Hi everyone, welcome to the Unit 7 of English 2. Today we're going to be getting into the second half of the textbook. I don't know how many more of these online classes there will be, but we want to get you ready for the various tests, the writing test and the speaking test. Okay. So let's begin. Much the same as we usually do. We're going to start with the starter activity. Okay. Today's class we're going to be looking at the talking about future events. Okay, and maybe the title will give you an idea about that. Are you coming to the party? Okay. So the question is, when is the party? Is it now? Okay. Or is it later? Okay. We're going to be reviewing the future tense, and we'll review it throughout the unit as we do this, and we'll find out different ways to talk about the future. Okay, so for the starter activity, we're just going to do as it says here. Melanie's friends are planning a surprise party for her birthday. Complete the sentences using be going to, plus phrases from the word box. Okay. So if you look here, you can see that there are 6 different actions in the word box. Maybe it's more of a phrase box. Okay. And what you're going to do is you're going to match them with the picture. Okay. Another way to think of it is you're going to look at all of these groups of people. Okay. Whether it's Jeff, Beth and Jay, Stacy, Ray, Leslie, or everyone. And you're going to try and figure out what they are going to do to prepare for the party. Okay, so some of you may look at this picture of Leslie, and I think we know what she is going to do. Okay, she is going to, okay, and you can write that down here. Okay, much like they did for Ray. So Ray is going to make a playlist. What about Leslie? From the picture, you can probably figure it out, but if you don't know the words, you can use the words here in the word box. Okay, so pretty simple stuff to do. Okay. And when you're doing it, right, so you're going to take these phrases, these actions, and match them with the picture, but you're also going to use this phrase here, be going to. And be is the word you're going to have to change. Notice here, for Ray, okay, the verb for Ray, make a playlist. Okay, so you can see that here. And they added the word, the phrase be going to, just below that. Okay? So Ray is one person. It's not me, not you. Okay, it's one other person. And we're going to change the be verb to is. So Ray is going to make a playlist. Okay, you can match the action with Leslie and all the other people. And when you are finished, we will come back here and review. Okay, so pause the track and then we will continue with the review. Okay, let's review the answers. The first one we talked about here, Leslie. The second one we talked about. And I think we can see from the picture, she's standing here with many boxes of pizza. So I think the word for here, order pizza. Coming next to this one, everyone. The verb that they're doing here, they're blowing up balloons. They are setting up balloons. They're putting up a banner. Okay, the verb or the action is decorate the house. So decorate. So we're just matching and matching the verbs. Okay. Stacy, I got Stacy here in the middle. Looks like bring a cake is going to be the match here. Okay. Beth and Jay. I don't know who Beth and Jay are. Looks like they're playing a fun game, and I think those games are something they are going to organize. So, good. And that leaves Jeff. Last but not least. Okay. Clean up. Okay. So I think those are correct. I'm not going to check now. Before I check to see if I match these correctly, let's find out if I can put the structure together. Okay. Now, as it said in the instructions, we're going to use the phrase "be going to" in introducing each of these actions. Okay. So if Leslie, okay, going to, the be verb is. So Leslie is going to order pizza. Oh, I'm going to redo it. Leslie is going to order pizza, period. Correct. Good. Okay. What about everyone? In the picture, everyone is decorating the house, but we're talking about the future. Okay. So everyone is going to decorate the house. Okay. Maybe I am going to decorate the house. Maybe you are going to decorate the house. Okay. Maybe they are going to decorate the house, but everyone is going to decorate the house. Correct. All right, Stacy. Stacy is going to bring a cake. Good. Beth and Jay. Beth and Jay is going to organize games. Oh, so close. Beth and Jay are going to organize games. Okay, because it's more than one person. So they are, she is, he is. Okay, maybe we are. Okay, but everyone is going to decorate the house. Did I get it right? Good. That leaves Jeff. Okay, no big surprise here. Jeff is going to clean up. He's going to clean the house. He's going to pick up everything and clean everything he can't pick up. Good. Okay. So again, these are things people are going to do. We're looking for a future event. Okay. Melanie is going to have a surprise party, or people are going to make a surprise party for her. Okay. And everyone is going to help. Okay. Some people are going to order pizza, or someone is going to order pizza. Someone is going to clean up. Some people are going to organize games. Okay. Me, I wasn't invited. I am not going to do anything for Melanie's surprise party. Okay. So again, the future. Okay. We're going to reflect back on this grammar, which I think you already know, because today we're going to be looking at other ways to talk about future events. Okay. All right, we're going to move down to the bottom of the page, and we're going to go to our usual listening activity. Okay, as per usual, we're going to listen to a dialogue. If you have your textbook at home, please close it. We're just going to sit back and listen to the track, and we're going to hear two people having a conversation. Okay. No evaluation, no worries. We're going to listen to what they say. Listen closely and see if you can understand what they are talking about. Here's your first of 3 listenings.
Dialogue Module 7. We're leaving on Friday. Listen to the dialogue, then read it with a partner.
Do you and Charlie have any plans for the weekend?
Yes, we're going to take a road trip.
Where are you going?
We're driving to Mexico.
That's great. I love road trips.
You're welcome to join us.
When are you going to leave?
We're leaving on Friday and returning on Sunday.
Then I can't go. One of my coworkers is sick, so I'm working on Friday.
Oh, well, you can join us next time.
Okay, did you get that? We had two people talking, a man and a woman, and we're going to find out what they were talking about. Okay. All right. I'll put the usual questions up here. Just 4 questions that we can listen for in the dialogue. Some of these answers you may already know because you have listened to the track one time already. Number 1, where is Rose going this weekend? Okay. Number 4, why is Ben unable to join her? Okay, so we're talking about 2 people, Rose and Ben. Okay. So Rose, that's the woman. Where is she going this weekend? Okay, so we're looking for a place. 2, when is she leaving? Okay. And 3, when is she coming back? Number 4, why is Ben unable to join her? Okay. So it looks like Rose is going somewhere. Ben cannot go with her. Why? We're looking for a reason for number 4. All right, as per usual, we'll listen to the track 2 more times, see if you can get the answers to these questions.
Dialogue Module 7. We're leaving on Friday. Listen to the dialogue, then read it with a partner.
Do you and Charlie have any plans for the weekend?
Yes, we're going to take a road trip.
Where are you going?
We're driving to Mexico.
That's great. I love road trips.
You're welcome to join us.
When are you going to leave?
We're leaving on Friday and returning on Sunday.
Then I can't go. One of my coworkers is sick, so I'm working on Friday.
Oh, well, you can join us next time.
Okay, did you get that? Probably you got a lot of the information, but I'll just play it one more time just to make sure you got the correct answers. Check your answers as you listen the 3rd time.
Dialogue Module 7. We're leaving on Friday. Listen to the dialogue, then read it with a partner.
Do you and Charlie have any plans for the weekend?
Yes, we're going to take a road trip.
Where are you going?
We're driving to Mexico.
That's great. I love road trips.
You're welcome to join us.
When are you going to leave?
We're leaving on Friday and returning on Sunday.
Then I can't go. One of my coworkers is sick, so I'm working on Friday.
Oh, well, you can join us next time.
Okay, let's take a look at this. All right, so we had the 2 people, Ben and Rose, talking about weekend plans. Okay, I think we know what both people are going to do this weekend. Okay, so this is on page 52, so you can open your books and read along with this. So question number 1 that we asked was, where is Rose going this weekend? Okay, and Ben asked the question.
Where are you going?
We're driving to Mexico.
Okay, so for number 1, the answer is Mexico. Not only do you know where she's going, you know how she's going. Okay, she's driving to Mexico. Okay, so she's taking a vehicle with her, okay, probably a car. Second question, when is she leaving? Okay, now Ben asked the question like this, when are you going to leave? It'll give you some indication of the grammar we're looking at today. The answer to number 2, we're leaving on Friday. Okay, so she is leaving on Friday. Okay, she says we, not Rose and Ben, but Charlie. Okay, that's probably her boyfriend or husband. We're leaving on Friday. When are they coming back? I think that was the question we asked here. So we didn't really indicate the verb coming back, but that would mean the same thing as return. Okay, so try that again. It's better. Okay. So coming back on Sunday. Okay, so the answer for number 3, she's coming back when? On Sunday. Okay. So just a weekend trip. Okay, plans for the weekend, a road trip. They'll drive to Mexico on Friday, stay Saturday, and come home or come back on Sunday. Good. Question number 4. Why is Ben unable to go? Why can't Ben join them on the trip? Okay. The answer here.
One of my coworkers is sick, so I'm working on Friday.
All right. More specifically, I'm working on Friday. Why is he working on Friday? One of his coworkers is sick. Okay, he's covering. He's filling in. He's substituting for a sick coworker. Okay, that's good. And then Rose gives him an invitation to join them at a future date. Okay. A rain check, we call that. Okay. So we're looking at this. I guess the key here, again, with Ben, when are you going to leave? So we looked at this grammar point in the starter activity. When are you going to leave? With the action here, when are you going to leave the United States? Okay. That's probably where they're driving from. Okay. So we're going to leave home on Friday. We're going to come back home on Sunday. Now again, the structure is, this would be the be verb right here. Okay, and the subject is right here. Okay, we're using the phrase going to with the verb. So that's a standard future tense that we used in the starter activity. Okay, just here, Rose uses it as a sentence, as a statement. Okay, so they're going to, the verb they're going to use is take a trip. So the be verb is here. Okay, the going to is here. So that's a standard future tense. But also you see these other ones. Okay, other forms. Be driving. Okay, be leaving. Okay, and also using the ing form here. But we're talking about future events. Obviously, they're not leaving now. Okay, so often you see the be verb and the ing for events happening now. What are you doing? I am studying. What are you saying? What are you looking at? Okay, those are questions about right now, the present. Okay, and the present continuous. And here they just simply change the tense from now to a future event. Okay. But the grammar doesn't change. It's still the present continuous. Okay? So even though we're not talking about the present, we use the same forms, the be verb and the ing. We're going to take a trip, or we're taking a trip, okay? Or we're going to Mexico, or we're driving to Mexico. All the events are in the future, but 2 different forms. Okay? All right, so that's a difference between the future tense form and the present continuous tense form. So the forms are different, but they're conveying basically the same task. You're talking about a future event. Okay? So even on page 53, what do they call it? They call it the present progressive, or the present continuous, with future meaning. This is very common, and I hope it doesn't confuse you. For many, it doesn't, I don't think. The best way to explain this, or at least the way your textbook explains it, is with something very common. Okay, we've got this weekly planner right here. And a weekly planner lets you plan things for a whole week. Okay, so not just one day, but for every day of the week. Okay, and that's fine. So what you, so somebody asks you, what are you going to do on Monday? You could say, I'm going to play golf with Tim. Okay, or as it says here, I'm playing golf with Tim. Okay? So again, I don't know if this is confusing or not, but you're using, again, the present continuous or present progressive to talk about a future event. But again, very common. So you have the be verb and the ing. And the last one, on Thursday, what are you going to do on Thursday? I'm going to go to the reunion. Okay? Or, as it says here, I'm going to the reunion. So I'm not sure how to distinguish that, but again, something that you're talking about the future. Often we use the future tense when we are sure of something. Often we use the be and the ing for the future tense when we are sure something is going to happen. Okay, so we don't know the future, but if I'm very sure that I'm playing golf with Tim on Monday, okay, then I might use the present tense to talk about that. If I'm only kind of thinking, or if it's in the early stages, yeah, I'm going to play golf with Tim on Monday. Okay, so there, you might see that in conversation as well. Okay, enough explanation. I think we get that. Okay, two different forms, but the same task, and we're just going to use this opportunity to practice it. Okay, let's go down to the bottom of page 53, and we'll do a quick activity based on the example here at the top of page 53. We're going to talk about our weekly planner. Okay, so much like the example at the top of the page, we're going to look at Penny's weekly planner. So she's got all the days for Monday to Sunday. Looks like she's maybe not busy, but maybe she is doing something every day. She doesn't take a day off. Okay. So we're going to ask and answer questions about her plans. If you're with a partner, you can split up the roles. One person will ask and the other person will answer. Okay? You can talk about each day of the week. And each day you're given an action, a verb, and maybe some other information as well. You're going to focus on the verb. That's what you're going to conjugate. Okay. So in the question, we have the be verb, and then the subject, and then the verb with the ing. Okay, so the present continuous form. Okay. And in the answer, we have the subject, the be verb, and the verb with the ing. Yeah, close enough. Oh, there we go. Okay. Good. So I'll let you and your partner do that. If you're alone, you can take both roles. Okay. So press pause, and then we will review the activity. All right, so we're talking about Penny and her week ahead. So what about Monday? What's Penny doing on Monday? Here's Monday. She's having lunch with Chris. Good. Next one. What's Penny doing on Tuesday? She is flying to San Diego. Okay, that's what she's doing on Tuesday. Next one. What's Penny doing on Wednesday? She's giving a presentation. Okay, probably in San Diego. Maybe on La Jolla Shores Beach. Okay, next one, Thursday. What's Penny doing on Thursday? She's returning to Boston. Okay, so much like Rose and Charlie, It's just kind of a 3-day trip. Friday, what's Penny doing on Friday? She's meeting with a client. What's Penny doing on Saturday? She's going hiking with Jill. What's Penny doing on Sunday? She's relaxing at the spa. Good. So that's what she's doing on Sunday. That's what she's going to do. And with any of these, you could have used that future tense too. Okay? So what's Penny going to do on Friday? She's going to meet with a client. What's Penny doing on Tuesday? She's going to fly to San Diego. Okay? Or even, what's Penny going to do on Friday? She's meeting with a client. So you don't have to match them in the question and answer. Okay? But again, if you know that you're going to do something, or if you're very sure, often native speakers will use this this present tense, present progressive tense, to talk about a future event. Okay, that concludes the first lecture for Unit 7. I'll meet you back here for Unit 7, lecture number 2, and we'll see how we do.